Respawn have decided to bring back something they disabled for literally the whole of Season 23, as in the new update, they finally listened to the community and made a very important decision. If you're not aware, last season, throughout the whole of Season 23, pubs had a takeover active called Rift Relics, which were essentially packs that had some really cool and special items within them, like the EPG, the Pulse Blade, guns with Season 1 balancing, and also the OG charge rifle. And these were definitely controversial in their own right, they definitely overstayed their welcome within Apex, but they brought another issue as well. While Rift Relics were active, which was the whole season, nobody could earn any achievement badges through normal Apex games. You couldn't get a 4K badge, you couldn't get a 2K badge, you couldn't get a 3K badge, or you couldn't get a 20 bomb badge. So we had players getting completely legit 20 kill games and not getting that special badge, which is so hard to get. This is because Rift Relics were introduced in a thing Respawn called takeovers. And takeovers are a type of event where Respawn add experimental gameplay mechanics to normal trios and duos. So essentially trios and duos are taken over by these gameplay mechanics. So whenever trios and duos was taken over, Respawn would disable your ability to get badges because some takeovers would allow you to have multiple lives, which would make getting a 20 bomb super easy, but Rift Relics definitely didn't deserve to have badges disabled, especially for the whole season, because Rift Relics just dropped cool guns. They were relatively balanced and fun to play with, but Respawn said, no, you're not getting any badges in this mode, which screwed over a load of people. So when everyone saw that this season was going to start with a takeover, which is the Mythic Mayhem Royale takeover, where Rampart care packages drop from the sky with special editions of R301s in them, people thought, oh great, another season where I can't get a 4K badge and I get screwed out of legit games where I get a 4K badge. But luckily, a few people started noticing when the season started, they were actually getting badges despite there being a takeover active. Even I noticed this. I got a 3K on Ash and saw the badge, which showed Respawn had activated badges in these modes. Later on, it would be confirmed this was intentional by Respawn on Twitter by them saying, to clarify, badges are currently earnable in the Mythic Mayhem Royale mode. We've heard your previous concerns about not being able to earn them during takeovers, and we understand it can be frustrating to not get credit when you finally earn that 20 bomb. So it does seem like Respawn have finally listened to the feedback, a little late if I do say so myself, but we can now get badges in takeovers, which is good because guess what? This season is going to be full of takeovers again. We have the Mythic Mayhem Royale takeover going from February 11th to March the 3rd, which is currently happening now. And then on February the 25th, Redemption Trios and Duos will become a takeover as well, running until March the 3rd, so it only runs for a week. This takeover is essentially going to give everybody one respawn, and you can steal respawn tokens off each other, which is a pretty cool concept. So I think Respawn may disable badges in this mode because obviously it's going to be easy to get a 20 bomb because everybody does essentially have 2 to 3 to 4 lives, but it does only last a week, so we probably won't be able to obtain badges for a week. And then after that, Relic Weapons Trios and Duos starts on March the 4th and goes to the 10th, which really should have badges enabled because essentially the only difference is weapons spawn fully kitted on the ground, and the only weapons on the ground are gold and mythic tier. Now you may think this sounds OP, but when everyone has gold and mythic weapons, everyone's on a level playing field, a 20 bomb is still going to count. So hopefully Respawn keep their word about listening to our concerns and do allow us to earn badges in the further takeovers in this season. Maybe not in Redemption because you do have multiple lives, but definitely in the following takeovers. If you are worried about takeovers ruining the game though, don't worry, Standard Trios and Duos comes back on March the 11th and goes to March the 24th, and at the exact time that's running, we will be getting 3 Strikes Mystery Legends coming as an LTM. Both of these modes go until March the 24th, which all but confirms we are going to be getting our mid-season update on March the 24th. So yeah, don't worry about badges right now. You won't be able to get some for a period of 1 week when Redemption comes back, but for the rest of the modes, I think you will be able to get badges. Thank you Respawn for listening, and please never bring back Rift Relics again, otherwise I think I might go insane.